Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are here with the one, the only. She's laughing because we have a live studio audience apparently. Miss Sarah Fraser.
Okay, I don't know what has happened to you in the past month. I don't know if Mercury is fully in retrograde, but like David has friends over today. They're popping champagne behind the scenes. Sam, his friend, wants to weigh in on the podcast. Lisa is there. What? Lisa's in the background.
No,
I have to clarify though. I'm not David's friend.
We're hired.
Let me tell you something.
They're hired. Okay, they're
no,
hired.
This guest today in studio, Sam, has come to pick a bone with you, Sarah Fraser.
No, I don't have a bone to pick with Sarah
Aren't
Fraser.
you a fan of someone?
Yeah. Oh, I am. Yeah, no, I'm Team Bethany 100%. So I'm sure
Sarah has outraged the fans so much with her negativity towards Bethany. We actually have a live person who has come in the studio where I am in Sag Harbor to defend Bethany.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Sam, they will love it because I have tanked all of our reviews because people are so mad. They say, I'm jealous of Bethany. I have nothing on Bethany. Bethany is so successful with her nasty skinny girl wines, and I am just so bitter. So, Sam, please jump in, save us.
Well, to clarify to begin with, I don't think skinny girl wines are still around, but Forever Young Rosé, the Côte de Provence, is thriving. And I've tasted it. It's exceptional. Bethany, you did a great job partnering with that vineyard in Provence. But no, I mean, the long story short is, especially after this recent BravoCon, you know, just witnessing the culture of Bravo fandom, I'm sort of disenchanted and almost disgusted by the whole thing now. So it reaffirms my feeling that Bethany is right. And I feel like, yes, it might be a little hypocritical given her background in this industry and her experience on Bravo, but I think it's fair for someone to just have a shift in their opinion and their point of view. And I don't disagree with a lot of the stuff she's saying and a lot of the stuff she's doing. I think
Sam,
Bravo is toxic, and I think the fans are becoming toxic too. Even watching some of the questions that are asked, the whole thing, it really does glorify just negative, toxic nonsense all across the board.
I was going to ask you, what did you find negative or what did you find reaffirming about BravoCon that Bethany was right? What about it?
I just think the whole culture of Bravo, from the attitudes of all of the talent, the people that are on the shows, and also the fans. There's something like unsavory about it. I mean, first of all, the whole thing feels sort of cultish now. And I don't know. I can't specify exactly what it is that turned me off, but seeing all of the BravoCon like footage and clips, first of all, I think that the whole thing is just tired. Like, it's just a whole bunch of recycled people and recycled content and recycled conversations. And they just expect us to eat it up and pay thousands of dollars to attend these events and, waste really so much of our time investing in these people and these shows. And I think the quality of the programming has gone downhill and the expectation for fans has gone up. And it's just a negative cycle. I think Andy is just, he peaked years ago. There's a lot of questions about like people's sex lives and intimate details. It's all just kind of gross. I don't know. I'm over it.
Okay. Oh my God. Sam, you are about to get 5-star reviews from Mr. Yonfip. I mean, that was a hate.
Well, let me tell you, next year, Sarah and I will be covering BravoCon 24/7, but we have a difference of opinion about whether we need to actually be there.
Right.
I think we could cover it without being there because, I mean, the headlines make the headlines. Erica Jane just took a shit. I mean, let's talk about that.
We could cover it in the same way that everyone else. You're basically recovering the coverage, right? If that's how you're getting your information. But I think it's valuable for you to go if the intent is to like really get inside information and share like juicy behind the scenes scoop for your listeners. That's valuable to you as content providers. But
I mean, we may need to add Sam to our shows. I mean, this twosome might become a threesome.
Guess what? Daddy David will gladly take a day off And you and Sam could do this show and
I'm not gonna.
produce
I
it.
would never. Not after what happened with Kim D. I learned my lesson. You'll throw me away like a stale crust of bread, and I'm Team Kim D. I'm gonna go on the record and say that. And you know what, Sarah? I also need to just acknowledge, because there might be some crossover with your listeners. I'm a good friend of Natalie Pouchet, who has a wonderful podcast, and I was a frequent contributor on her show until I had one too many hot takes about Raquel Leviss, basically being Team Raquel.
Did you get fired from another podcast?
I got canceled.
Wait, what was the name of the podcast? Okay,
Her podcast is called Humble and Hungry. She was a co-host on a.
You also had problems with Heather Dubrow. Can I say that?
I will not mention her name, but the point is, you know.
Oh my God, Sam, I'm obsessed with you.
We have a very controversial guest in studio today, people.
We do. And you know what? David expects a standing reservation at, Tutto Il Giorno in Sag Harbor. He also calls it Tutti, which it's not. It's Tutto.
I went last night with the one and only Miss Barbara Cavavit from RHONY. We were at Tutto.
But he expects the standing reservation, and I get nothing in return. So finally I said, I'm just going to hijack your show tonight, and I'm going to be
I'm so glad you did. It's Sam, we have to argue because
we have to focus on some of the topics.
All right, we'll get to it. But no, it's funny. I appreciate your take, but it's weird. I felt the same way you did about BravoCon until I went. And then I was like, oddly thought this was like Disney World. Like the women that were there and the gay men that were there were so elated. I mean, they were so. It was like when they saw Frank without his shirt on and like Joey B and Joey Gorga. I mean, these women went crazy.
I'm with Sam on this one.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
Happy.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something, I guess, uplifting and endearing about that.
Send me the package over there.
But can I hand you the package?
Yes.
The re-gift that you just tried to.
And by the way,
coax me here with.
Sam said he didn't get anything for my reservation at Tutto. He got a skylight frame. If you go to skylightframe.com/velvet, Sarah, this is a digital frame. So do you know how a digital frame works? Because I didn't. You literally, this is like for the new generation. And by the way, grandparents even can use this. You tie it to your phone and you put the picture frame out.
That use it.
What do you mean you tie it to your phone?
It's tied into your, you connect it. Yeah, see, Sam is young and hip. You connect it to your phone and then.
Wow, that's revolutionary.
Like if I get a picture with Sam today, I could put that out. Tomorrow when I meet, I go into Tutto and Beyonce's there. She was there this summer. I can get a picture with Beyonce and you could have a different picture in your frame every day with Skylight Frame. And for everyone listening, we have a lot of listeners 50 and over. You guys can figure this out too if you're not technically savvy, because this, they say, is the easiest digital frame to use. Skylightframe.com/velvet. There's no code, just .com/velvet.
Got you this 5-star reservation, and all he got was a shitty skylight frame that basically hooks up to your phone.
I love Skylight Frame. Honestly, I really do love this. I have double, and that's why I'm giving him one. Here.
I would have